A perfectly fried shell displays uniform golden color, a thin, crispy texture, and that essential hollow interior.
These wheat fields provide the essential foundation, the semolina flour that gives Gol Gappas shells their signature crunch and perfect spherical shape.
Specialized harvesting equipment collects the wheat at peak ripeness, ensuring maximum quality for food-grade processing.
Once harvested, the wheat begins its transformation journey, moving from field to processing center within hours to maintain freshness.
Transport trucks carry tons of wheat across the region, delivering raw material to the factory that operates 24 hours a day.
This is where tradition meets technology. A state-of-the-art Pani Puri manufacturing facility capable of producing millions of shells every single day.
Every ingredient that enters this facility undergoes strict quality verification before it's approved for production use. The receiving dock operates like a precision logistics hub, coordinating the arrival and inspection of wheat, semolina, and other essential ingredients. Quality control begins at arrival. Trained inspectors check for moisture content, purity, and any contamination before accepting each batch.
Even a small percentage of impurities or damaged kernels can be rejected, maintaining the factory's high standards for the final product.
Approved wheat is transported via automated conveyor belts into climate-controlled storage silos, where temperature and humidity are monitored constantly to prevent spoilage. These silos can hold hundreds of tons of grain, ensuring the factory maintains continuous production even during harvest off-seasons. The first major transformation begins here in the milling department, where whole wheat is processed into fine semolina flour. Before milling, every grain passes through multiple cleaning stages. Air separation removes lightweight impurities. Industrial roller mills crack open the wheat kernels, separating the outer bran layer from the inner endosperm that will become semolina.
Precision sifting separates semolina by particle size, coarser grains for texture, finer powder for binding, each grade serving a specific purpose in the dough recipe.
Different semolina grades are collected separately and stored in dedicated bins, ready to be mixed in exact proportions for optimal dough consistency.
Computer-controlled weighing systems ensure exact measurements.
From milling to mixing, the entire flour handling system is enclosed and automated, minimizing human contact and maintaining hygiene standards. A carefully calculated blend of leavening agents and seasonings is added. These components will create the internal steam pressure.
Heavy-duty planetary mixers work the ingredients together. They're powerful motors capable of handling hundreds of kilograms of dough in a single batch.
Experienced technicians monitor the dough's development. The ideal consistency should be smooth, elastic, and just slightly firm to the touch.
Once mixing is complete, batches are transferred into mobile dough containers that maintain consistent temperature and prevent surface drying during transport.
After resting, the dough reaches optimal workability, pliable yet firm enough to hold shape during the cutting and forming process.
With perfect dough prepared, the production line moves to the next critical phase, transforming this smooth, elastic mass into
The rolling department is where bulk dough transforms into thin, uniform sheets. The foundation for
multiple rolling stages gradually reduce thickness. A light dusting of flour prevents sticking as the sheet travels to the cutting department, where circular dies will punch out individual puri shapes.
The factory runs several sheeting lines simultaneously, coordinating production flow to match the capacity of downstream cutting and frying operations.
Every meter of dough sheet represents hundreds of potential Pani Puri shells, each one dependent on precise rolling to achieve that signature crispy texture.
With kilometers of perfect dough sheets produced every hour, the factory now moves to the precise cutting process that will define the final shell shape and size.
This is the cutting department, where continuous dough sheets are transformed into thousands of individual circular discs that will become Pani Puri shells.
Industrial cutting presses use precision manufactured dies. Each circular cutter is exactly calibrated to produce shells.
Freshly cut shells immediately transfer to a collection system, while the scrap dough surrounding each circle is separated for recycling back into the mixing department.
A short drying period allows surface moisture to evaporate slightly, creating a light skin that helps the discs maintain their shape and prevent. The seamless flow from cutting to frying represents years of production engineering, timing, temperature, and technique. These simple dough circles are about to undergo their most dramatic transformation, from pale, soft discs to golden inches. This is the frying department, where controlled heat and precise timing create the signature puff and golden crispiness.
Industrial fryers maintain oil at exactly 180 degrees Celsius. This precise temperature ensures rapid cooking.
The moment dough meets hot oil, magic happens. Moisture inside instantly converts to steam. Pressure builds, and with
The puffing process is both physics and art. Proper dough consistency, correct thickness, and exact oil temperature are requirements. Continuous fryers use underwater conveyors to move shells through the oil bath at controlled speed. Residence time is calculated.
Operators constantly monitor oil temperature, conveyor speed, and shell appearance. Even small variations. After approximately 6 to 9 seconds in the fryer, shells reach optimal color and crispness. They've transformed from soft.
The factory operates 6 continuous fryers simultaneously, together producing over 50,000 shells per hour.
oil quality directly impacts shell taste and color, so sophisticated filtration systems continuously clean the
requirements. Rapid cooling stabilizes the shell's structure. Hot shells are fragile and can collapse if handled, so control
agents. The cooling tunnel is engineered for optimal airflow. Too fast creates condensation that softens shells. After cooling, shells reach their final texture, crispy, stable, and ready for handling without risk of collapse or moisture reabsorption.
Human eyes still play a crucial role. Trained workers inspect shells as they exit cooling, removing any that.
From simple dough discs to crispy golden shells, the frying process is complete, but the journey continues.
Before any shell reaches a customer, it must pass through rigorous quality control. This department ensures every batch.
Statistical sampling methods ensure representative testing. Inspectors collect shells from different points in each production batch for comprehensive quality assessment.
Dimensional consistency is verified first. Every shell must fall within specified size parameters to ensure uniform cooking and customer satisfaction. Structural testing verifies that shells are properly fried. They should be crispy enough to hold shape under gentle pressure, yet hollow enough to fill with liquid. Regional's prioritizing at tetraic inspection. Microspection can reveal subtle quality issues invisible to the naked eye. Once a batch passes all quality checks, it receives approval for packaging and distribution. Quality control.
Every sealed package that leaves this factory.
The final transformation begins here. Individual shells are counted, packaged, and sealed in moisture-proof conditions.
Food-safe packaging materials are critical for maintaining product quality. Multi-layer films provide barriers against moisture.
Automated counting systems use optical sensors to enumerate shells with perfect accuracy. Each package receives exact.
Packaging bags are automatically positioned, opened, filled, and sealed in a continuous flow. Modern packaging lines.
Heat sealing creates hermetic closures that lock out moisture and air. The integrity of this seal directly determines shelf.
Every sealed package passes through automated seal inspection. Sensors detect even tiny imperfections that could.
Product labeling provides essential information. Ingredients, manufacturing date, expiration date, and nutritional content are printed on
trainings. While primary packaging is automated, secondary packing often involves skilled workers who efficiently arrange. Shipping cartons are sealed and labeled with destination information, handling instructions, and product details. These boxes.
Automated palletizing systems stack cartons with precision.
Pallet wrapping secures the load and adds another layer of environmental protection. Wrapped pallets can withstand the rigors of warehouse storage and long-distance shipping.
Finished pallets move to the shipping dock staging area, where they await loading onto distribution trucks. Aging.
The shipping dock operates like a logistics hub. Dozens of trucks arrive daily to collect finished products and deliver them to markets across the region.
On-site warehousing provides buffer inventory. Products can be stored in climate-controlled conditions until orders are received and shipments dispatched.
From this factory, trucks depart daily, carrying millions of crispy shells, each one the product of precisely.
This is the final result. Packages of perfectly crispy Pani Puri shells ready for customers. Each one representing every shell in this package passed through 8 different production stages, each one contributing to the quality, taste, and texture that millions of people enjoy. The true test of quality happens in the customer's hands. These shells must be crispy enough to crack with a gentle tap. Yet from factory to street vendor, from mass production to individual enjoyment, these shells connect industrial technology with cultural culinary tradition.
The moment a shell is filled and consumed, it completes its purpose, delivering that burst of flavor and texture that...
This is where industrial meets traditional. Vendors who once made shells by hand can now focus on perfecting their fillings.
Consumer satisfaction is the ultimate measure of success. When customers enjoy crispy, flavorful Pani Puri without concern about...
From wheat field to family table, from industrial production to personal enjoyment, this is the complete story of how Pani Puri shells are made.